It's like
Shall we start? I think I can. Let's get up. So, hi everybody. I'm Ori, and I'm truly honored to be here and participate and share with you some of my experimentations. Shake it out a little bit. Good. So we've been sitting a lot. So I want to just say a few things, and then we're kind of going to get going. I mainly spend my life as a professional dancer, dance teacher, and choreographer for like 37 years. Who's counting? And at some point, as a dancer in New York City, you unfortunately cannot make money from your. Keep moving. You can go slow or fast. Yeah, you can walk a little bit and walk back. Yeah, you have to do a lot of things to survive in New York City as a dancer. And I cleaned houses, I worked in a restaurant, and I can tell you many things that I've done. And at a certain point in my early 30s, I was like, I want to do another profession and do something. And a friend of mine years back gave me a shiatsu session, and I really loved it. And I was like, wow, this is beautiful. And she said to me, you're going to be really good at it. And I was like, why are you saying that? I don't want to do massage. I want to get massage, lots of massage, but it's hard work. Who wants to do it? But at that moment, this sentence popped to my head, and I was like, why did she say that? So I looked up shiatsu places, and there was the Ohashi Institute that she also recommended. And there was a quote by Ohashi that said, a good shiatsu session is like a well-choreographed dance. And I was like, wow, maybe there's something there. And I went to an open house and said, if you register today, you get 10% off. And it was beginners one, and we're going to meet once a week. And I said, well, what's the worst thing that can happen? Somebody will practice on me once a week, so I'll go. And talking about lineage, my first teacher for beginner one was Pamela Hanney, who was, hi Pamela, an amazing person. And I just remember laying down on our stomach and just going on bladder and feeling the movement of breath and the movement of energy. And there was the dance. And immediately I connected, and I've been doing it now for 20-something years. And slowly those two worlds of shiatsu and dance started to come together for me. And because life is dance, breathing is dancing, walking is dancing, everything we do is dancing. And mostly, I think during COVID, being really stuck at home and feeling that things are stiff and stagnant. So I started to teach workshops on Zoom, and I was like, if we can't go outside, let's start to feel the nature in our house. And I started to make up all kind of movement that relates to the element. And I was like, well, that's a nice way to awaken the energy and the meridians through the elements. And I kind of developed this workshop that I call The Nature Within Us, how to bring the outside, the nature, into us. Because we are creatures of nature, but we forget that when we're sitting in front of a computer. And shiatsu is really all about connecting us to that, right? Through the elements and through the meridians. So I've been teaching those workshops. I started teaching it to professional dancers. I'm a part-time teacher at NYU, and I work with dancers, coaching them to be professional dancers. But at some point I thought, beyond the technique of how high the leg goes or how many spins you can do, what else can I offer them? And I was like, well, I can offer them the elements, because earth offers grounding, and metal offers how to use the breath and how to communicate, and water offers fluidity, and wood offers growth and decision-making, and fire connects to the passion, right? And the creativity and the love. So I started to insert that into the dance classes, and it was such a big change in how they executed movement beyond just like being correct. And then slowly I was like, well, I want to do it to everybody. And I started to teach it to what I call, I don't want to say the word non-dancers, because we're all dancers, but maybe people who are not professional performers. So with that said, I'm happy to share that with you, and I've been teaching it a lot and having people of all ages, different professions coming, and it's been wonderful. But sometimes people get a little shy with dancing, and I just want to say that don't be. And this is not about trying to be a good dancer, and nothing that you or us we can do here, nothing is wrong, nothing is silly. Actually, be silly, because silly is fun. And nothing is about trying to perfect certain moves. It's just about embodying some of those qualities that we can find from the elements into our body, and also seeing how that can affect the energy and how that can sometimes shift. Sometimes you're like, oh, I'm feeling a little stuck in the water element. Maybe I'll dance like a waterfall and I'll feel better, you know. So things like that. So with that said, you know your bodies. If you, something that you feel like, you know, I'm just going to sit, or I'm good just doing this. So go as wild as you want or as tame as you want. And everything is movement, but also with the cautious of if you need to sit or rest or whatever you need to do. And I do want to acknowledge, I really have so much respect to how you presented, Tom, the lineage. And everything comes, you know, through us from our teachers, and hopefully things will be passed on through to the next generation, some of the information that I can bring. And some things I'm like, okay, I came up with that or this, that, but it's all kind of filtering in and then pouring out. And I think that's the beauty of teaching, rather than trying to claim something and just like be here in a place that we're sharing. So with that, I like to feel that this sharing is a conversation, not a lecture. So feel free to ask questions, make comments, feedback. If it's not the right place, I'll just say, wait a little for later. But I like to also, I get tired of just hearing my voice, so I like to hear your voices too. So how do we feel after the cookies and chai? So what element would that connect to? Sugar, right. The element of sugar. Who has a sweet tooth? Right? Earth, right? Being nourished, right? We've been sitting, like, let's get some sweets, nourish ourselves, feel the earth a little bit. So I like to start with feeling the earth. So hopefully we'll get through something from all the elements. Also do some meridian tracing, a little bit of partnering, pairing up. But I like to start with the earth because we live on earth, and earth is home. And right, earth is what offers us safety. And I also say mostly, even though what's happening now in the earth is a little shaky, but mostly the earth is reliable. We were here last year. Who was here last year? And we came back, and the earth is waiting for us, right? The floor didn't disappear, but the floor's going, where did those people go? So we disappear. We are the unloyal one, right? But the floor, I always say, is like waiting, right? And floor is taking our weight, and floor is about gravity. And we should just be thankful, right, that earth is here for us. Unfortunately, humans are not so thankful. They take advantage of earth. So let's acknowledge earth and just kind of feeling your weight, and just starting to walk and going, oh, that's so nice that you are here for me, right? So the basic really idea of earth is support and nourishment. And we walk on earth every day, and we lay down on earth every day, and we sit. So really enjoy, the earth is here for us. And even just walking. And little activities that we sometimes do, that we go down to earth, right, and give our weight, and then we push the earth and we come up. You can play with that. And we know the beautiful force that is called gravity, right? So when we go down to earth, there's a sense that we can let our weight go a little bit more, surrender to the earth. Ah, so nice. But when we go up, we have to push a little bit, right? So a little bit more action. So a little bit like the yin is the surrender and the going to the floor. And yang is a little bit more active and finding our way back up. You know, but sometimes you walk somewhere and all of a sudden it's muddy and you slip and you go, oh, the earth just kind of threw me up, or you stepped on something, it wasn't stable, right? So maybe play a little bit with what happens when you go off your weight or tip, or you got pushed. And then, right, returning back on our feet to stand is finding home, finding our safety. So sometimes if we get thrown off, it could be scary, and sometimes it could be a fun adventure. But we find our way back to our balanced place, which is standing. So if you want to be a little bit playful with a little adventure and maybe kind of falling off, tipping. Good. And let's find our way back onto our feet. Or you want to lay down. Okay, that was fun. So what else? What else is earth? Just throw anything that comes to you with earth element. Grounding, nourishment.
Hardiness.
Hardiness, yeah. Happiness. Flesh. Nature. Cycles. Center. Mother. Giving and receiving. All that. I thought you said something, sorry. Sugar, yes. Appetite. What are you hungry for? Chutzpah. Yeah, you know, sometimes you're not sure what you're hungry for, and you open the fridge at 10 o'clock at night and go, this. There's nothing here that I want. What do you want? Yeah. So, sugar, yes. Cookies. So also satisfaction, right? When our needs are met and we're satisfied, we feel the nourishment, we feel the support. We're happy, right? We're content, right? When people are sometimes like, oh, I don't like this job, but okay, it pays the bills and I raise my kid, but there's the satisfaction is not there, right? It's edgy, right? It's not sometimes grounded. So earth is also about, finding what your needs are, not just in terms of eating, but in your relationships, in your job, in your friendships, right? Creating an environment where you live that is supported and safe. And then you can feel that you're alive. Yeah. Home. Yeah, exactly. Earth is home. Yeah. So that sense of home is very strong. Yeah, with the earth. Earth, wind, and fire, right? So we know, I guess everybody's sitting, so why not? Let's trace the stomach meridian, right? So this is where what will make you happy starts right under the eyes. Remember Ohashi's saying, see the food, right? What are you seeing? You go somewhere and you go, oh, that looks appetizing. Ooh, right? So we want to go to what catches our eye, right? And it goes down here. Can do a little bit of Tom's pulling. And down here. And that's a really nice way. I teach that a lot with my students, just kind of tracing stomach on your own. If we just kind of press with the heel of our palms, right? And just making sure that when we connect to the meridian, when we want to press it, do a little self-practice. the part that we're pressing in the meridian, right, that we're not engaging the thighs, so the legs are relaxed. And just do the upper legs just a few times towards the knees. And then let's do one leg at a time. If we pick up the right leg or you pick up the left, right? So right outside of the shin bone, we can just kind of use the thumbs and kind of just trace down. And let's breathe. Good. And all the way to that second toe. Not sure who said that in Ohashi, that if your second toe is larger than the big toe, you have a big appetite. Right. And then just that, even just from doing that one leg, give it a little brush and notice the difference, how it kind of released a little bit. Yeah, feels a bit more of the energy flow. So let's do the other side. Good. Going down and breathing. The nice thing sometimes about kind of self-shiatsu, it's a nice, you can do it like if you're sitting in a computer or you're doing something, you're like, oh, just take 5 minutes, 2 minutes, and you can change how you feel and feel the energy flowing. And then also you can notice how you're pressing, if it's very rigid or a little rigid or kind of more jitsu, you can go a little faster. Or if it feels a little soft and it's a little kyo, then just stay longer and give more support to kind of bring the energy up. And we go to the second toe again. And another brush. Nice. All right, so Susan mentioned cycles, right? And that's a really, to me, like really, right? Earth is round and Earth circles. And we saw the charts of the stars yesterday, right? It's all circling, right? And circle is kind of almost like part of a routine, right? We say, oh, we came full circle, right? Or the cycle of life. We know that, comes January, it will be the new year. Comes summer, it'll be hot. So this is also kind of part of routine, is what gives us this idea of home and safety, right? Some people are like, it's very important, the routine. Like, don't, at 4 p.m., I always have my chai tea and cookies, or whatever your ritual is, right? If one day you're gonna, wake up and all of a sudden it's not morning, it's, what is it? Right? We get kind of thrown off from this feeling of Earth. So circles and cycles, yeah. And there's a lot of circles that are happening in our body function, right? Even the breath is like a cycle, right? So I want us to play a little bit with circles. Yeah, and also sometimes like circle, like, oh, my neck is tight. Too big circle. Shoulder circle. Ooh, that feels good. Ooh, release your hips a little bit. Okay, so let's play a little bit with circles. So what circles you can draw with your wrist or even finger, right? We do that a lot, right? In Shiatsu, when we take our person that we give a session, right? We do a lot of rotation, right? That really opens the energy. Yeah, rotation. Yeah. So maybe one arm can circle, and the hip can circle, and the head can circle, and the shoulder can circle. So feeling all the circles that you can create in your body. Nice. Circling the ankles. Yeah, it feels good. It feels awakening, right? Getting up in the morning. Good. I'm just really feeling and enjoying that circular movement. And slowly from the inner circle, the circles that your body is creating, see how that connects to the space around you. So if you take a circle with the shoulder, right? It's almost like you leave a little trace of that circle with the arm or with the knee in the space. There's like a little glow. So we're connecting our energy from our inner circles to the little environment around us. And maybe slowly you can go bigger into the space, feeling circles around you. You can draw circles on the floor. Good. And maybe find a friend and you can circle around each other, with each other. We do that all the time. We're circling around each other in the world, right? Meeting, separating, orbiting, right? It's all this beautiful galaxy of humans. Yeah, so find a friend and be playful with each other. And just like the stars, we are all part of the galaxy, right? So if you are circling or orbiting around somebody, it also connects to everything else. So it doesn't matter who's the Earth or who's the Sun or who's the Moon or who is Jupiter, but we're all in this big galaxy, feeling the circles, feeling that energy, sending good vibes. Good.
So the cookies come up again. Complete cycle.
Yes. Yeah, the cookies are usually round. Oh my God. Okay, slowly keep the circles going and just connect to one person and stay with the person. Hi. Can you come with me just to the center? So, are you? Yeah, why not? And just slowly, yeah, let the circles get a little smaller. And then move with the circle with a sense of care for your partner. Caring for each other, right? Everybody has a partner? You want a partner? Oh, you have a partner? Come here. Oh. So just look at each other, at your partner, and then decide for a moment, one person will care for the other. You want to care for me or I'll care for you?
I don't know. What do you see?
I see. I'll care for you.
Okay.
However you like. It could be very gentle, very easy, just offering a little bit of care.
Okay.
Maybe it's just that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Like the parent and the child, or the, right? Because Earth is about caring. And then switch the roles. Let the caretaker now be taken care of. So switch the roles. Just in a very easy, simple way. You want to go maybe with key? Okay, I'll go with you. Let's finish. Do you? Oh, is it not working?
What do you want us to do?
So switch the roles.
Oh.
So one was the caretaker and now the opposite. You missed that one.
I don't know where your mic is. You knocked it off somehow.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
There's movement.
Yes, I know. It's hard to move with the microphone. Stay with your partner for a second. And stay with your partner for a second. And who's the caretaker? You switch right now. You missed that one. Okay, so let's just take 2 minutes for one person to care for the other. So if you have two, yes. So just in maybe caring is just this, yeah, or or maybe sometimes it's just this, a little moment to offer care, and then we'll switch the roles. So we all get to care for a little bit and be taken care of. Sorry that the mic went off. So yes. Oh, thanks. So thank you for caring for me. So take a moment and just go for it. Just a very easy way to offer care. I mean, we do that all the time as practitioners, but we don't always receive care. Wrong song. And switch. Some people are trios, so make sure that everybody in the trio gets cared for. It's a very popular thing these days. Okay, and let's, if you feel that it was even, if you feel that everybody got cared for and cared, okay. So let's shake it out. Thank your partners. How did that feel? Good? Any comments or thoughts, or somebody wants to share?
Lovely. It's nice to receive that.
Yeah.
So I always give.
So I think in this room, we are a lot of givers. We're a lot of, we're practitioners and we care. And people who are caretakers are very, very earth people, right? Nurses, teachers, mothers, fathers, practitioners who offer care. But sometimes we forget that we need to care for ourselves too. But that's also part of why we came to this weekend, right? To gather that energy. And it's really important. Sometimes a mom, at some point, I'm going away for the weekend with my girlfriends. And she'll be a much better mom, right? And it's not oh, you're leaving your kids for the weekend? No, I'm doing it for the good of them and me, right? So it's important. And what's important is to find balance in what we do. Because when we start to do too much of one thing, right, the elements start to go, whoa. Yes, Jade, you had something to say?
I'm embarrassed to say it. I do not take care of myself. I take care of everybody else, and I want somebody else to take care of me, so I go get treatments. I don't have myself treatments.
Yes, as you should. Yeah. I'm so lucky to live in the same city as Karen Dodds, and we always like put something on the calendar when I'm coming to you and when I'm coming to you, and it's so fantastic, yeah, and it keeps us going. So yeah, finding sometimes we forget. It's easy to forget.
Regular treatments.
Yes. But that's the essence of Earth, and to care for others, but to care for ourselves too. Anything else anybody wants to say or ask?
The element of joy.
The element of joy?
Yeah, that's such a key element. And you can have joy even in healing and in the most serious of things.
Right.
And how to enjoy being enjoyed.
Yes. Yeah. True. And it's also like, for me, that was a discovery because I was like, I don't want to give a shiatsu. That's not going to make me happy. Or I'm going to work hard. But then I was like, wow, you get something from that as well, right? It's, right, what we learn, like the exchange. It's not just like work hard and do. Okay, let's take a deep breath in. And exhale out. And breathing in. And exhale out. Good. So breath, right, connects to the lungs, right, to middle. So kind of feeling the breath, the cycle of breath. So the end of the inhale becomes the exhale. Right? So the inhale by nature is movement that expands. And the exhale is movement that kind of softens a little bit. So just feel that. And also that we don't stop between that little pause. It's just like a little overlap, and it's more like a change of direction. So I like to think about the breath. My uncle would always play the accordion, right? So when you expand, but then you go here, but the music doesn't stop. It's not like, right? Da, 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 da. So when we breathe, we don't, sometimes we do, right? When we hold our breath, when we get stuck. But in nature, right, it's a continuous song, but the direction changes. So just try to feel it very naturally in your body, like what movement comes with the sense of expanding, right? We do that when we yawn sometimes. And a little bit of softening, kind of, right? And when we inhale, it's also kind of reaching out to the environment, connecting, right? That's also part of middle. And exhale has the feeling of letting go. And just feeling of that sense of expansion and contraction. And really letting the breath lead you. You can walk in the space. You don't have to stay in one spot. And this is where Sting comes in.
Are we still going to go outside?
Are we still what?
Will we still go outside?
Yes, yes. So just feel the breath and feel that movement expanding and softening.
Orange.
Yes.
This is a stalker song, didn't you know?
A stalker song?
Stalker.
Oh, really? No, I did not know.
I didn't really, I'll be watching.
Oh, yeah. And then you can play a little bit with dynamics. What if like the inhale is nice and long and extended, but a sharp exhale? Or they could be evenly fast. Or a short inhale, long exhale. And also explore the space that is around you. Sometimes we kind of stay in one spot, so feel the breath taking you into the space and moving you through. So this kind of feels natural, right? We naturally expand and contract. But what if we try to reverse that? What if you try to, that's hard, inhale and exhale, right? So if you think a little bit about singing, that's actually an action that with the exhale, there's a little bit of sense of expansion because we exhale, right, letting it be more out. And the inhale pulls a little bit more in. May feel a little strange, but it's a nice way to explore how the body responds to that. Nice. So just give it a go. If it gets confusing, that's okay. That's part of trying. So it's like, oh, am I doing it right? No, wait, a breath is here. No, just go with it. I definitely don't have any vocal training, but I had some singers in a workshop, and they were like, yeah, that's when it expands, like an opera singer. And again, play a little bit with the dynamic. Maybe fast, slow, fast, 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 slow, fast, medium. And just come back to your normal pace of breathing, and let's take a little walk in the room. Kind of just feeling again that cycle of breath. How did that feel? Releasing. Good. Releasing is part of middle, right? Letting go.
Space is such a different rhythm than my breathing.
Right.
Yeah. Space.
Space. Yeah. Right, but the one thing that is really good to remember and know about the breath is that we can control it. Right? So if we are like, oh, that was not the rhythm of my breath, I can find the rhythm of the breath, right? Through, right, all the meditation, breath exercise, you can really calm yourself down. You can, people with high blood pressure can actually help regulate it through breathing, right? It's very powerful, right? We can't tell our body to not circulate blood right now because I want to do something else, or don't digest. Hold the digestion for later. That just happens. But breath, yeah, we can. We can stop breathing. We can calm ourselves down, breathe deeply. And mostly we can also think sometimes more about exhaling, right? And that really connects to the letting go of the middle element, the fall season, the leaves that let go and fall. Because when we breathe normally, we don't fully exhale, right? We don't constantly think about our breathing also all day long, which is good because otherwise we would be too busy to do anything else. But we don't just inhale. We usually, right, if we all just take a breath, inhale, What's at the bottom there? There's so much left. It's usually like a 5% residue, right? That doesn't quite empty out. And there's a lot of breathing routines and exercises in yoga that focus on the exhale, right? And those are purifying breathing routines, right? Clarification. Because when we fully let all that out, there's all that room for something fresh and new to arrive. Yeah. It's like when you clean your drawer, but one day you're like, let me pull it out. You say, oh, that dust in that back there. And you don't notice it every day, but then when you clean it and you put it back, it feels different. Yeah, you feel that clarity. Yeah. So let's do one breathing routine together. You can either put your hands just below your navel, or you don't have to. Some of you are probably familiar with that Kapalabhati breath from yoga. And in Kapalabhati breath, we kind of press the lower belly in and up a little bit like towards the spine. And you don't think about the inhale because guess what? It's going to happen. Your body wants to inhale. And it doesn't have to be super fast, but you want to let it be rhythmic. Good, 20 more. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Don't stop, just slowly slow the breath. Good. And now take a deep breath and notice that nice, fresh breath. Wow, so nice. Yeah. So that's really relate to middle, this idea of clearing out, right? The letting go. Yes. Yeah. But look at all the, well, those are evergreens, but outside, like all the trees now have bloom and leaves on them, right? In Central Park. In the fall, you would look at it, it's like, oh, it's never going to happen. But you know that it's going to happen. The trees know it's going to happen, so they let the leaves drop. I have yet to see a tree pick up the leaves and try to put it back. But I've seen a lot of humans do something similar. I'll take that. No, not yet. So let's have a little moment, find a partner, and maybe if you're okay, just take a minute and share with the partner something you're ready to let go. Or that you let go recently, or that you want to let go. And don't talk about it, just listen to each other. We'll take a minute for one person to tell the other, and then listen, verbally. Just verbally, about letting go. That kind of, what do you want to throw out? That connects to middle. And don't offer advice, just listen. One person talk and the other listen, and then switch. Do you want a partner or? Okay, what's your name?
Chandra.
Chandra. Well, I need to take this away. Yes.
Little gently. I had a surgery on my knee. I had a surgery on my knee. Little gently.
No, we're just talking. If you want to. Okay. So Thank your partner. Thank you. Sometimes the first step of letting go is to tell somebody, just to say it, because then then it will process something. How did it feel? Good? Okay. Right? It's done. Yes. Okay, well shake it out. That whatever that was that you let go. Good. And we will make that partner feel good and give each other a little lung stretch. So let's do this together. And may I use you? So we're just going to come to our partner's left shoulder and just give a little squeeze. Come to your partner's left shoulder. That way, if I'll say take my right arm, you won't get confused. And just give a little shake. Good. And from the tip of the shoulder, go with your left hand and find lung 1 and just gently go into lung 1. And whoever is standing and getting pressed, just breathe into lung 1. And then your right hand is going to stay with your fingers up. I'm going to slide my hand and grab the thumb, but open the palm and move back a little bit and give them a little stretch. Relax your arm. There we go. And see if they're letting go of the arm or they're holding the arm. Just a little stretch. So go more back with the arm. Yeah, this hand, like this, yeah. Go. You can give him more of a stretch here. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Right. Nice. And then just let it release. And just with the thumb, give a little trace, a quick trace on the lung meridian, right? You can see the thumb and just kind of follow. And you may see that letting go, that this arm now feels longer, more weighted. Little magic trick. So go to the other side and give a little kind of sway to relax into the shoulder. And then from the tip of the shoulder, I kind of walk in the diagonal and the fingers will get kind of going to hook into lung 1. Ah, such a great point. Ah, breathe.
So nice.
Yeah. And then left hand supports the scapula, right? Because we don't want to pull the partner back. So this is what she used to say, push and pull, push and pull. And then you give a little stretch. You can lift the arm a little bit higher. Yeah. And then so the left hand is pressing a little forward and the right a little back to counterbalance. And then you bring it down. And with my thumbs, I'm tracing the lung meridian all the way to the thumb. Yeah, and it's from there. Look, the chest is open. Release. Feels good? Nice.
I love it.
Good. So, payback time, switch. Good. So go to the left side and just kind of sandwich the shoulder. First just hold it between the two, like this, just to feel the shoulder. Good. Nice.
Nice.
So just hold the shoulder. We're switching.
She didn't talk about what you wanted.
Oh, when we did the exchange, you didn't do?
No, she just did.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay.
But I'll tell her real fast.
So tell her. Yes. Okay.
You want us to talk?
No, I thought you all spoke both. No?
Oh, no, we
Oh, everybody only did one side talking? Okay, so if you haven't, then talk to your partner. Sorry, I kind of said take a moment to go back and forth. I apologize, I wasn't very specific. So take a moment to talk back. Okay, great. So you can share back while we're doing the lung meridian, right? So the lung 1, from here, you go more right. You see how deep you can go here. It's okay? Yeah. There we go. Nice. Good. So when you take the shoulder from the back and press it forward. The fingers can go deeper into Lang 1. Yeah. And then we're giving the stretch. Go with me, or some of you I see already know the sequence. It's pretty easy, so go on your own rhythm. So from Lang 1, we go into the stretch, and then just very gently bring the arm down and pressing on the outside of the thumb. And then as you're ready to switch to the other side, just take a moment and look, that nice release.
Going too fast.
Okay.
Second person's getting chips.
Okay.
Oh, you can't say that.
Take your time.
You can't say that.
I know, I get excited, so I'm like, go, go, go. Good. So slowly going down the meridian, stretching. And if you are still on the same side, take your moment. If you're ready to change to the other side. Good. Just starting with a little sandwich. Lang 1. Good. From Lang 1, we're going to open the arm into a stretch. And then going down.
Like the long and not the
Okay, when you finish, you can take a moment with your partner to exchange how that feels. After maybe saying something about letting go and feeling a little bit the weight dropping in the shoulders. Feels good?
Yeah.
Yeah. And how long did that take? 3 minutes. It's so powerful how we can change the energy, how we can make a difference, how we can access the meridians and the quality and just immediately connect. Yes, please. Feeling good? Thank you.
It has hooks on it.
Hooks. Oh, I guess it does. Thank your partner if you haven't. Any comments, questions? Everybody's in the zone. All right. So we will go outside. I want to do one more thing dancing here because I want to do that with music. And then we'll go outside. And I want to connect to the water element. So now that we're all nice and open, we can find the fluidity. And anything you want to say about water or anything that comes to mind? Blue? We love water. Hormones. Yes. Yes. Flow. The ocean. Yes. Free. Fear. Ah. Oh, I'm doing this. Sorry. Can we come a little closer and be in a circle? And I want to connect to the flow and think about the sea, and all the sea creatures are there. And I want everybody, we're going to go around to tell us if you were a sea creature right now, which one would you like to be? Who wants to start? Okay, well, let's go in around because I'm going to write it down. Jellyfish. Nice. You can say your name also again. Shayna, jellyfish. Octopus. Dolphin.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm? Whale. Sorry. Yes, hearing is water element. Whale, okay.
Penguin.
Penguin. Good. Dolphin too, okay.
I don't know how do you say in English, but Curione? Like penguin? No.
Seahorse? Otter? An otter? Curione?
Seahorse.
No.
Seahorse.
Seahorse? Okay, seahorse. Nice.
Everybody took my shot, say stingray.
Stingray. Stingray.
The one near.
What? Barracuda. Okay, Karen.
Well, there's a lot of fish in the sea, so I'm going to be a dolphin too, even though it's not a fish.
Okay. All right. Creature. I said sea creature. Dolphin.
Yeah, I'll be a starfish. I really wanted to be a ray, but.
Starfish. Nice.
Seagull.
Seagull. Seagull? The bird? Okay.
Yeah, that's in the ocean.
Well, why not?
A puffish.
Puffish. Yes. Puffish. Okay. Squid? Squid. Okay. Cat.
Animals, a snail.
Snail. Okay. Lobster. Lobster. Nice. Susan?
Should I be a mermaid?
Of course. Yay. I always wait to the person that will say mermaid. Yes. Eden? Yes.
What did you say?
Squid.
Squid. Okay. Scallops. Okay. Crab. Okay. Orca. Oyster. A what? Clownfish. Yay. Okay. Keith. Eel. Eel. Seaweed. Okay. Seaweed. Turtle. Okay. Turtle.
Making a Disney movie?
We are. Kumiko, which animal would you be in the sea? A seal? Okay. I will be an otter. Otter. Okay, we're both otters. Okay, so I'm going to read through the list and we're all going to together be each of those animals. And we are not playing charade. We don't need to see that you look like a dolphin. But what would it feel like to be a dolphin? Or anything that comes to your body. You can just imagine, whatever. So we're just going to have fun with it. Okay? So let's start with the jellyfish. We're all the same animal. We're all going to go through the list and be. And open the space, move around. You can play with someone or find your own. Jellyfish. We're still a jellyfish.
Everyone is jellyfish.
Everybody's a jellyfish.
Okay.
It's the season of jellyfish. Octopus. Take a picture of that. Dolphin. Here we are. Dolphin. We're a dolphin now. Oops, sorry. Whoops. It's hard to dance and can you hear me? Is this working?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Thanks.
How about
Whale. Whale. Penguin. 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 Seahorse. Seahorse.
Just pretend we're a real horse.
Stingray. Stingray. Stingray.
Stingray.
Oh, nice. We have props. Good. Don't sting anybody. Barracuda. Barracuda. Starfish. Starfish. Ah.
Talk to me like lovers do.
Let's go to a puffish. Puffish.
Here comes the rain. Tearing me apart like a new emotion.
I just lost my cup.
Open wings. I want to kiss that lover's door. Now hunting down into ocean.
A seagull. Seagull. An otter. Otter. Otter? How do you do it? I don't know.
What's this one?
Otter. An otter? You know an otter?
No.
It's like a little cute animal. It's like he like goes out of the water into the water. Not a beaver, but kind of like. I'll show you later.
Okay.
Turtle. Turtle. Sea turtle.
We're still otters?
Now we're sea turtle. Yes. Seal. Seal. A seal.
Trying to be horizontal and moving.
Yeah. Feel the water. Feel the water. Seaweed. 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 And a squid. Squid. It's almost like an octopus, right?
Making stuff up. It looks like an I don't know how to do it. I know, you got them in a million.
Remember, it's not about right or wrong. It's just be it. Just be it. We don't care. A snail. Snail. A lobster. Lobster. And here comes the mermaid.
Well, she has to demonstrate.
The mermaid.
Mask.
Take off the t-shirts.
Yay! Scallops! 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 Scallops!
Fettine di mare. Fettine di mare.
Okay. Crabs. Crabs. Crab. Orca. Orca. Oyster. Oyster. Pearl. Whoop. Eel. 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 Eel is a snake, like a sea snake. And we finish with a clownfish. Tell a joke. Clownfish. Nemo. Isn't it Nemo?
Or you could just go.
All right, check it out. Good job. Thank you for going under the sea. Yeah, so part of water is adaptability. Like, what is this? What is this like? Let me try and adapt and figure it out and be part of it and go with the flow, right? That's water. How does it feel?
Awesome.
That was fun. Okay, so let's take a break. Let's say more or less 10 minutes and meet outside. So if you go to the solarium room, right to the left, there's an exit door from there. And just about this area, because there are some benches there for people who want to sit, but we will find a place to gather and continue from there. So drink some water. 10, you say 10, it's 12. You say 12, it's 20. So more or less, yes. Around 10 minutes is good, or do you need more time? Okay. Okay, so if you want to, everything is blooming and growing. So seeing the green and all the colors of the flowers. Okay. So, what are things that we know about wood qualities or anything? Flexibility, durability, ligaments, movement, power, action, action, take action. Hmm? Yes, grow, control, connection, anger, vision, vision. So none planning doesn't happen without a vision, right? If you don't, you know, Kumiko had a vision. I want to have a Shiatsu summit. You put a vision for 50 years, it's not going to happen, right? So the wood element is really taking the vision and making it happen. To put it into the action is really the growth and the planning. And along the way, there's a lot of decision making, right? Should we do it Himalaya? Should we do it there? Should we do this one? There? How many people can fit? What do we want to do? So any planning starts with a vision, which starts in our head, right? And then we see it, yeah. And then if things don't happen as you plan, that's where the anger and frustration comes, and yeah. So that's how it all comes together and or falls apart. And then you go, oh well, maybe I wanted to do it in that institute, but they were booked, so I found this place, and maybe in the end, oh, this place actually worked better. Sometimes it's but decision making, definitely a big part of it. Yeah. um So I want us to think about vision and the eyes, right? So I think most people here live in North America that experience winter, right? The cold of the winter, and the windows are shut, and then we open the windows when the weather's nice and we can look outside. And there's all those rituals that relate to spring cleaning, right? Passover is cleaning, and Easter, that's where the churches clean all the altars. I think it's the Persian New Year's around March, where there are also rituals of cleaning, doing a lot of spring cleansing, good for the organs, juice cleansing. So all this kind of, and when we do all this cleaning, right, it brings clarity, right? We can really see. Yeah, you organize your house, you do the spring cleaning. Oh, nice. Yeah. Sorry, you said something, Wendy?
Sour taste. I was
Yes.
about lemon, drinking lemon.
Yeah, as a cleansing. Yeah. So this idea of clarity and cleansing, right? So action, a lot of twisting is really good for the wood, right? And when we think about, like, when you clean, take the twisting action really kind of squeezes all the water out, right? So all this is really in yoga. All the twisting is really good for the organs, good for kind of supporting the digestion. Yeah. So I want us to think about, or to follow, where our eyes takes us. So don't go too far. Don't go into a trail. But let's say taking 10 minutes or on your own, and see where your eyes go, and see also, what do you see? And there's many ways to see. You can look, you can stare, you can glare, you can observe, you can notice. Sometimes you just want to sit and let yourself observe the nature. Or sometimes you're like, oh, what is that? Wow, all these textures. And there's so much. So take a moment to be in the space and see, without thinking, where your eyes are taking you. Where does your vision follow, and what makes you curious? Maybe that. And maybe you interact with something and it makes you curious and you can do a little dance. Or because sometimes like also part of our life, sometimes even like we're in the same space or place and we kind of do our thing, and sometimes it's like, oh, but I didn't notice this was this always here? And somebody said, yeah, I put it all here like 3 years ago. Oh, I never noticed it. But all of a sudden I'm looking at it. Yeah. So the eyes, very powerful. And if you're Zoom, just wherever your space is, go with your eyes. And maybe you just want to sit and let your eyes travel and view the space. And whenever you feel like 10, 12 minutes are over for you, you don't have to look at the watch. We'll just come and meet back here.
Mosquitoes the same, yeah.
Oh, this is from.
Okay.
Can you just lower the volume a little bit?
Oh, sorry.
So we have
Sorry,
the
sorry.
wind and the. Yeah, thank you. That's cute though. I want to see later.
Yeah, I can put one of those sheets.
So you work with children? You work with children, you said?
No, I'm an engineer.
Oh, you're an engineer. Oh,
I'm a
sorry.
tunnel
Oh,
designer. Yeah, I don't work.
wow. Okay.
I mean, I work in all kinds of
Nice.
things, doing all
Oh,
different
wow.
things. But this is not my field.
No.
But maybe one day, I hope.
Enjoying it?
Of course. Kumiko is my teacher.
Okay,
So
nice.
wherever where she tells me to go, that's
You
where
go.
I don't. I have no question.
Where are you from?
I live in New York.
Yeah. Okay.
What about you? Oh, you
I
Canada.
live in the city,
Oh, wait, New York City?
New York City. Yeah.
Oh, I did not know.
Yeah.
Why did I think you were Canadian?
No,
Ah.
I was born in Israel, but
Ah.
I moved here 30 years
Oh,
ago.
right, because you said you teach in NYU.
Yeah.
Interesting. So you have a studio? Is that?
I have what?
You have a studio?
No, I mean I teach at different places.
Hmm.
Not my own studio. It's too much responsibility to hold a studio and pay for it. But I have people come to my home for shiatsu,
I
and
see.
I teach dance also in Europe and travel. And, yeah,
You work in Lincoln Center.
not that big. I do performances more in smaller spaces.
So do you do like? Did you participate in the production?
Yeah, I've done. I was dancing with a professional modern dance company in New York for 10 years back when I was younger. And we traveled a lot around the world and performed. Yeah.
I watched that show. I guess last year was it? Etoile. I don't know how to say French. The about the ballet performance.
Oh, I have not seen it. Yeah, but I heard about it.
Is interesting, entertaining. Anyway.
Yes.
Started raining and it started snowing, and all this time I was supposed to be working on like shoveling snow.
Because it was a lot.
I found a very odd clearing over there.
Oh, really?
There's like a picnic table, two
Oh.
glass blocks, and a candlestick.
Oh, wow.
I was like, what is this?
Waiting for somebody to go there for a romantic dinner or something. Yeah.
We're in the Garden of Eden. We're in the Garden of Eden.
Shall we come closer?
You like the crab? Oyster?
Any reflections or anybody wants to share? Catherine is still coming. Hello.
I found this before I knew we had to find anything, and it was hands up.
You found what?
Hands up.
Oh.
Hands up, baby, hands up. Give me
Is that gonna be your motto? I surrender, hands up.
No, the hands up, baby. Hands
Like a white flag.
Give me your. Not surrender. Never surrender. No, don't surrender.
Last week when it was that beautiful day, I mean, all last week was beautiful, but the first beautiful day, I teach in the afternoon at NYU a group of, they're about to graduate, they're 20 years old, I guess. And I said, let's go out and dance in the park. And they're like, way! And I said, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to put our phones away and we're going to walk from NYU to Tompkins Square Park, which is like a 15-minute walk. And I said, silent meditation, no talking, and just open your eyes and see what we see in the walk, and we'll get to the park and dance. It almost felt for some of them like a life-changing experience because it was the first time they didn't walk the same path that they walk from their dorms or apartments that's in the neighborhood without headphones, listening to something, head like this, and they were just like, wow. Just listening to the environment, seeing. And yeah, today we're all guilty in that, but sometimes just allowing ourselves to be, it's just that. And one of them said, I tried it again the next day. It's like, wow. Anything you saw that was interesting, curious? Yes, Matthew.
I'm just grateful that part of the class is outside, especially with Shiatsu. So nature in some respects, and it's so nice out in the springs here. So
yeah.
So thank you. So that was mostly my experience, but also a health and safety point. One of the orientation videos you said was tick country. So, let's check ourselves.
I have to tell you that during Tom's meditation, we had been down at the lake lying in the grass. And we got to the heart and there was a little tick. So do check yourself.
Yeah.
Just check.
There's some very pretty little violets over there.
The little white. Yeah.
So, well, there are a couple of things. I'm in the process of redoing my gardens, and part of it is bringing native plants into it. So first, it was wonderful to see some of those native plants, the same ones here. And when I went over to the big tree that hasn't done its thing that it hopefully will do, but to see, it was this idea of certain things already turning green and growing, and there was the that was still there. This kind of trees and different plants or on the ground, different. So that idea, something about timing. So it was just nice to see. So those two
Yeah, cool, nice.
It looks always back to cycles a lot. Because here I have something that came down in the fall.
Right.
So I kept thinking these cycles.
Right.
One of those seeds sprouted out of the cracks in that tree.
Yeah, it's
It's up, well, it's spruce. It's upside down too. I don't know how the seed got there.
so this is a spruce?
This is Norway spruce.
What's the one over by the milk?
It looks like a cedar.
Mm.
This looks like maybe oak cedar. We want chestnuts.
There's movement inside the trees, water from up to the branches, and stuff goes in the ground, back and forth.
Uh-huh.
Is there a lake?
Yes.
I like play with the wind.
Yeah, I was feeling the wind.
At first, I try to understand where the wind arrived, where from.
Mm-hmm.
Then I stop, close my eyes, and I feel. And I have no direction first, but then I go to the wind. And then when I felt the wind, I left and I go into direction of the wind. So like sailing.
You were letting the wind take you.
So I feel the direction in relation of the wind. Nice. Very emotional.
Yeah, and wind is the climate of the wood. Windy. I was thinking, I was just noticing, like, there's so many details. Like this and this, and even this is made out of so many little these and this and this and this, and that's like, and it all makes this, and this is like one place in the universe. But how every detail counts, and every detail is part of that, this whole huge big picture. So it's really trying to see how many details I can find in everything. Yeah, yeah, right, right, right. Mm. Right.
And to your point about the energy of spring, like bringing things up in the tree, I was noticing under the willows here, there's like suckers that are like, like that's the liver, right?
Right.
That kind of energy.
Right.
Irrepressible.
Right. I'm also sometimes aware, like, I'm thinking like how there is the elements in nature and how there is the interpretation of the world of the elements and how like we look at like people who are wood as very like career oriented or like, you know, go get it. And like, especially in New York, like you have to make it, you have to keep going, you have to can't stop and right and plan and da 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 da. And here in nature, yeah, like the trees want to grow, they want to thrive, but they don't want to step over the other trees, or they don't want to push the other trees away so they can get there first and get that promotion, or they just want to be, and they just want to thrive and flourish. And sometimes, especially in crowded environments, human environments, that's where the aggression gets. So you do see that, like in jungles sometimes, you know, the trees that kind of suffocate other trees because they're trying to get up to the sun or things like that. So it does happen in nature too, but the nature of nature is sometimes more just about, I just want to be here and be alive. And we sometimes, like, to be alive is like, people are like, so what, especially, and again, back to New York City. So what do you do? And how well are you doing in what you're doing? And did you, you know, I'm a dancer, and so did you do Broadway? Did you do this? You know, like how much do you push yourself into what you need to be? Sometimes like, No, I just enjoy dancing. I didn't need to be on Broadway.
Yeah, I was watching the tops of the thin trees like swaying around in the wind, and I feel like it's very like opposite of that
Right,
almost, because
right.
they're so strong in themselves that like the wind will come, but they just go, they move with it, and they come back, and they don't care.
Right.
So that was, I love it.
Yeah.
And also, they all are trees.
Mm-hmm.
There are so many different kind of trees, so many different kind of energy in the trees. They all are roots. Some is more young, some is more green.
Yeah.
Growing like small.
Mm-hmm.
Others are.
Yeah.
I'm fascinated by not being able to see the wind.
Mm.
You know, it's so, it can be so breezy, it can be heavy, and you never can see.
Yeah.
I just think that's so.
You see it through what it blows.
Right, it'll blow something, you know, but you can't see it. It's amazing.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for sharing. Yes, somebody? Can we do something again with partners? A little feel good. I want to go back a little bit to water because we did gallbladder with Tintin. So I was thinking to do a little bit something on the back. And we can do it outside. We can do it standing. It'd be probably good if you find a partner that is fairly your height ish. And let me show you once. Can I have somebody volunteer? Yes, come, Wendy. Okay. Can we move this? Yeah. Okay. So come closer. I'll show on Wendy once, and then. So I just want to do a little feel good on the bladder. So actually turn around. Yes. And this is one I love doing that. And we're gonna find bladder 10. Having my fingers facing up, so I kind of give a little lift up to the head. I call it the little Barbie doll pop. But we're not going to pop the head out. Don't worry. Thankfully, it's built pretty smart, so it won't happen very easily. But just give a little lift here to release some of the pressure that falls into the spine. And then from there, just we're going to roll down, and just as the best you can, or wherever you can go, trying to roll vertebrae by vertebrae. So I'm going to guide her head down, and then with my fingers, can you roll down? I'm just going to trace on either side of the spine, kind of following the curve of her rolling down. Good. You can bend the knees or keep the legs straight. Just be comfortable. And we're just going to go to the sacrum. We're going to stay respectful and just give a little bit of pressure here along the sacrum by the hips. That's spilling a little bit into gallbladder, but this just feels good. And Wendy, you can just breathe just for a short little bit. And then I'm going to bring my fingers back to the sacrum and ask her to roll up again. Can you roll up, please? And going to reverse that and follow up. And kind of back, passing through bladder 10 and letting the energy just grow. Then if you go to your partner around and take a look, it's almost guaranteed that a smile will appear. How do you feel?
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. So really to kind of open the spaces along the bladder meridian, nice lengthening, opening, and then we can fly with the wind. So partner up. Are you okay to do you have another? Do you have a partner? You can part. Okay, great. So Wendy gets a double. Everybody's okay to partner? Everybody has a partner? And yeah, so start by finding bladder 10. And be careful that with the hands you're not squeezing the ears, just kind of giving a little gentle lift. If you need some support, I'll be walking around. Good. And the intention is to give the head a little lift, right? All day long, the head is pressing down. It's the heaviest part of our body. And, right, that's what kind of makes us eventually shorter and shorter and shorter. So we get younger by lifting up. Good. And then just guide the partner's head to come down, right? So this is where we can kind of surrender a little bit to gravity and then roll down. So think about unfolding vertebrae by vertebrae and then pressing with the fingers down. Don't be shy to press. Just be careful if you have long fingernails. And whoever is rolling down, just roll to the place that you feel comfortable. If you want to bend the knees far enough that it's easy to bring the hands to the floor or hands on your knees. But whatever you do be comfortable. Is it a little bit on the knees? Okay, yeah. So even don't go. Just do what's comfortable. Once you reach down, press along the sacrum area, hips area. And whoever is rolling down, just breathe, relax your head, relax your neck. Ooh, there's some kind of poop here. And then bend your knees and let the person behind you bring their hands to the sacrum. And kind of coordinating once you start to roll up, the person from the back will start to kind of almost like you're climbing up a ladder. So roll up, Matthias, yeah. A little slower, yeah, just kind of follow. That's it. Now you have like two animals crawling. That's it. Keep going, 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 keep going back there. And look at those smiles. I think we all right. So when you're ready, take a moment to switch. The person who was offering the support, just take a moment to ground yourself. Good. So reaching the thumbs to find bladder 10. Directing the thumbs up. That's it. And fingers up. Nice. Even just that offers so much relief, right? Like release a headache. And then kind of guiding the person's head down. You can be comfortable with your position. If you need to bend your knees, okay. Keeping the legs straight offers a bit more of a hamstring stretch as well. Nice. So really think about as if there was one of those hanging ladders along the spine, right? That you're kind of climbing down. And each climb is a little push, a little press. And then along the sacrum area, along the hips, just kind of offer a little bit of weight. We're pressing. Whenever the person feels ready, just bring your hands back to the sacrum if you're in a different timing than what I'm talking through. Just stay with your timing, stay connected to each other, and slowly kind of climbing up the ladder and reaching back, passing through bladder 10, and just so the energy doesn't stop at that neckline, kind of going up the skull, feeling the energy connecting to the space and out and up. Nice. It's one of my favorite things to do. All of a sudden you feel like alive, open, right? We say when they're feeling good with a healthy spine. See the smiles. Thank your partners.
Yeah, I felt some pressure.
Feels good? Every time you feel a little bit like this with your spine, go to a friend and say, hey, I'll do this to you, and then you do this to me. 5 minutes, now let's go grab some coffee and cookies. And everybody's so happy. A snail? Oh,
Sometimes
cute.
things just come to you.
Oh.
You don't have to go and
White
find.
one, look there, cute one, small
It's a
one.
small one. A snail.
Let me say.
Well, come and see.
Exactly. I like that girl.
You find it.
Like
It's a little snail.
Yeah.
baby.
It's a tiny mini wolf.
Can you round your spine more? Yeah, that's it. So you don't go, so you're not like this, but more like letting it go. Yes, and then the muscles here can relax. Yeah. Any questions, thoughts?
How did you see that? It's so tiny.
Again and again. Let's come closer. This could be a good, like, you know, if you ever need like an elevator pitch for people to call you for a session, just give them that and they'll say, oh, and they'll book an appointment. If that happens in 5 minutes, imagine what can happen in an hour. Yes, in an elevator. But at the same time, just sometimes I feel like, you know, in these times that people are so pressed in time and stressed and never have time, like we started the day with Earth, with taking care of ourselves and finding moments for self-care. Oh, I never have time to care for myself. I don't have time to make an appointment, to go to the gym, to do this, to do that. But sometimes it takes 5 minutes to shift something if it feels a little crunchy, feel a little like this in the winter, do a little lung stretch. So sometimes it's not just about, oh, I need to make an appointment and that will take an hour and then I need to rest after, you know, sometimes it's things we can offer to each other, or you can just like, have a little exchange, or even, you know, do it yourself, find a wall, do that lung stretch, do a little bit of here to the lung or how we did to the stomach. And, you know, it's accessible and it's possible to keep that self-care, and especially in today's world that there's so much weight kind of pressing in from everything around, to feel that we can still be like open and feeling good, and we continue to send that out to the world. Maybe something can open up there too, and a little less. Yeah. Yeah.
That, like what we did with the neck, lifting the head, is there any like a self-shiatsu, these kind of things that you could do?
I mean, you could bring your hands to bladder 10 and kind of lean back into it. It's a little hard, and kind of walk the fingers a little bit down the neck. You know, it's a little hard that way, but tennis balls and laying down on tennis balls is working the works.
Someone have like a belt and taking it like this here and here, and then
Oh, the hammock,
Yeah.
the floating hammock. Yes, yeah, yeah,
I forgot. Thank you for reminding.
yeah. But you know, of course, it's great to go and get a session, but you can you can work a lot of the meridians on your own, and it will make a big difference. Yeah, it will make a difference.
It's such a great way as a practitioner to feel what it feels like and to discover certain things and discover areas.
Right.
You have a form of like an S with plastic that you can do.
Oh yes, I know those. Yes.
The points on
Right.
on the back.
Right.
Effective.
Right. Cool. Thank you. Can we go? We're going to go back to the room, and I want to do have a little bit of dance with the fire element. Okay, to finish up. Okay, we are going to get up and dance. So we did metal, breath, and now we have fire. I don't have a connection to the screen, but I do want to show you pictures of two trees. If you want to come together, we're going to dance anyway, so don't get too comfortable sitting. This is a 3,000-year-old olive tree in Crete, and it still produces olives. And you can wonder what this tree has been through. It's incredible. It's in Crete. It's a famous tree, and it's right near the olive oil museum.
What town?
It's a little bit on the northeast, not far from Hanya, but you drive there. It's not it's in one village, yeah. But look, this is the trunk, and it's hollow, and it's an olive tree. It's a 3,000-year-old in Crete, in Greece. It's estimated to be 3,000 years old.
That is amazing.
Yeah. And then talking about the wind, look at that.
I used to live in Bonita.
This is in an island, and sometimes you see people like that like life has gone through them, but they're people that posture change. You're like, they all have babies, like how do people get sometime? And it's like sometimes some people life is rough, but they still keep going, right? The energy of the wood is to keep going, to keep living. And that tree is like, I'm gonna stay here, but we can't see the wind, but we can see the wind.
Yes, the impact of it.
Yeah.
Ocean Parkway on Long Island always has the trees are like they have an angle.
And did you see this one? The olive tree. This is estimated at 3,000 years old.
Amazing.
Yeah. So let's bring our hands in a circle to our heart center. We can stay in a close circle. proximity, good, yes. And the last 20 minutes of our meeting, let's move to the fire element, right? What is life without the spark of fire, which could get dangerous and, destruct, but also the spark is really important. And what is life without love and passion and creativity? So take a moment to close your eyes with your hands on your heart center. Right, so, and just maybe slightly, if you're comfortable, to kind of arch the spine a little bit to feel like opening the heart. And just dedicate this moment of the fire element for you being here to someone in your life that you love and that you know that they love you. And it could be anybody, not necessarily a lover, partner. It could be your pet or your kids or your friend or a relative or whatever, whoever comes to your mind. Somebody that when you see that they text you, you get all smiley and happy, and that you just know that the love is always there. And just feel them here with you, present. Right? And knowing that that's something that is very dear to your heart, very important in your life, and that they're there with you. Maybe it could be somebody that you don't know for a long time, or maybe somebody that you know each other for really long. And just feel their love kind of wrapping you and knowing that it's there. And feel the joy that it brings you to know that they are part of your life. And that you know how happy they are that you are in their life. Nice. Good. And you can just let the hands kind of relax and just shake it out. Bless you. So, right, so fire, right, we know that there's the absolute fire and the supplementary fire, right? The spark and the protection and the warmth, right? And the spark is really important, right? When I was a little kid, then I was like, oh, I love to dance. I want to be a dancer. And I was like starting to do shows for my family and I was so happy. And then they said, oh, okay, maybe he's talented. Take him to ballet class. And I went to ballet and they put me in tights. And then there was another guy in front of me who already did ballet for 2 years and he could lift his leg here and I'm there. And I'm like, oh, maybe I'm not so good. And then they cast him in a role that I wanted. And then, and so I said, where's the spark? So I stopped dancing because I didn't feel it. And then later on, I found it again, right? But we all go through that sometimes in life, that we have like a passion or either somebody else tells us that it's not for us or da-da-da or things, I call it like we feel dusty. Like all the dust starts to cover like either the passion or the love or something like, why am I in this job? Or why am I in this, right? What was there? There was an interview on Valentine's Day with a couple that's been married for 70 years. And they asked him, what's your secret? And they both said, hard work. That was the answer. It's not like, oh, we're always in love. It's always pretty, hard work. That's the supplementary fire, right? To decide that you want to put that hard work to protect, to keep the fire warm, right? So first we ignite the fire, but then you keep it. And if not, then maybe that's not the right thing, right? But what started something, right? And then do you want to preserve it? Do you want to keep it? Do you want to protect it, right? Or where your passion is and where things go, right? Or we say to follow your heart, right? And sometimes your heart was somewhere and then you go, oh, maybe not anymore. So maybe finding something else. But it's such a big driving force in life, right? And, people do a lot of crazy things for love and and move mountains or, So I want us to kind of just walk around and think about some memories or things that kind of like, maybe, when we were little kids and just playing in the park and it was just like joyous and happy before we started to get more complicated. We're like, oh, I have to work to make a living and pay the rent. And when we were kids, right? We always say, oh, when we were kids, we didn't appreciate it. We got food, we could play. So maybe something that feels like that spark that makes you happy. I was giving the example of my dancing, but maybe something else. You were drawing, or I don't know, some creative spark. And let that kind of follow your heart. And who could make our heart open and be more happy than Madonna? Right? When you went to your friend's party and the spark was just like, hey, let's have fun. You know, and we're around the people we love, we can just be who we are, right? Because fire is also about self-expression. Just being really comfortable with yourself, with the people around you. Because they will just love you the way you are. And you don't have to be anything else but yourself. That's when you can be really silly and fun. Baby. So this is your time to remember all the dance moves you used to like. What was that? Nothing to say. Hey. Whoops, sorry. Okay, this is my favorite. Remember this one? You hold it. Happy. I gave you everything. Woo! It's another fun song coming up. Okay, let's make a big circle. Nobody's going to go in the middle. But everybody's going to show us one move, and we're going to join them on that move. Okay? Everybody's going to show a move in place, and we're going to join them. Could you show us something? Yes, Anna. Yay, go! Anna! Woo! Kathy. Nice, Susan. Anne. Joan. Nice, Pablo. Good, Matthias. With love. Ho! Good, Sanjeev. Karen. Eden. Good. I can't read your name, sorry. Lisa, good, Linda, go. We'll be in good shape after this class. Angela. Angela. Good, continue. Nice. Good, next. Nice, Keith. And nice, Christina. Oh, good, Barry. Nice.
Okay. Oh my God.
Hello, Whitney. Go, Manuela. Young. Go. Oh. She's choreographing us. All right. I like that.
That's nice.
Yes. Rada. Wendy. Nice. That's what's up. Next. All right, Mikhail. Nice, Tom. Woo! Sansan. Ori. Okay, we're going to go one more time, once through everybody's move. So we have choreography.
Same
Together, same. Together. We're just gonna go through it.
No, with
Same movement that you did, yes. Just follow. Good, Kathy.
I don't remember what it was.
If you don't remember, don't worry. Susan. Next, Joe. Pablo. Matthias. That's different, but that's okay. Can break the rules. Sanjit. Karen. Oh, the soup maker. The butter. Eden. And Linda. Angela. Good. Next, sorry. Anna. Good, right. Nice, Keith. Christina. Sarah, go. Manuela. And Suya Kickline. Radha. Wendy. Good. Sorry. Mikhail. Woo. And Tom. Here comes the big turn. Woo! And Sansan. And mine, I'll keep the same. Let's slow down a little bit. What?
What was wrong with it?
With who?
With your music.
No, because I just wanna. It ended up. Let's hold hands. Actually, we can put your right hand between your right person's shoulder blades, and the left by the lower back. Feel the energy. One of my favorite love songs. So if you feel a little down with your fire energy, play some love songs. And feel the love from the right to the left, passing around, just like the circle we did today. Is sing it out loud, right? Vocals, self-expression is the fire, right? Speech, talking. And bring the hands to the shoulders. And we're going to open the heart and lean. Good. Take the hands. And we're going to bring the fire to the center. And woo! And woo! And we're going to say 5 light shiatsu! 5 light shiatsu! Good. Turn to a person around you and give a little hug. I know we're a little sweaty.
look, we switched.
And we can just walk around.
We switched.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's okay.
You're so
Oh, that was fun. I love you too.
It was very fun. That was great.
That was beautiful.
Nice to see you. Nice to meet you.
Thank you for coming again. Thank you. And you came to me on a summer day. Thank you.
Had the fun.
Yes. And feel the sun. How deep is your love? Oh, thank you. Wait, we can do a group hug.
Freeway.
Group hug. Yes. We already had some trios today. Again.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, your name escaped me.
Shayna.
Shayna, yes, sorry. Yes, my pleasure. To you and Linda. Thank you.
Thank you.
Need to laugh.
Christina, thank you for
thank
the
you.
beautiful energy.
That was so much fun. Thank you, Tom. Michael.
Beautiful, man.
Let's continue to spread hugs and love and touch and care and shiatsu to this world that needs it more than ever. And look how powerful it is. All our energy, we're like, woo! Yeah, so let's just take a moment and send it out to the world. The world is like forgetting a little bit of this to just be and be alive, and that everybody should be alive and happy and loved and love. Thank you so much for opening your heart and sharing this and having a nice party. Thank you, Kumiko. Thank you. I do have a show in New York City in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today is the premiere at La Mama Experimental Theater. It's in downtown Manhattan. And if you're around, please come. If you give me your email or information, I'm happy to send you. And if you're not in New York, book a flight. There's 2 shows on Saturday and Sunday. And May 2nd and 3rd. So, anyway. Yes. Thank you.
For like a healing